A child sits in a quiet room. In front of them, a single marshmallow. Soft, sweet, tempting. A simple rule is given. If they wait a few minutes without eating it, they will get a second one. Double the reward. But if they give in early, they only get one. What looks like a harmless childhood experiment ended up becoming one of the most controversial predictions about human success, because years later, the results revealed something unexpected, something that seemed to predict far more than self-control. It seemed to predict life itself. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, psychologist Walter Mischel conducted what became known as the Marshmallow Test. Children were placed alone in a room. A treat was placed in front of them. They were told they could eat it immediately, or wait and receive a larger reward. Researchers then observed their behavior carefully. Some children covered their eyes. Some looked away. Some sang to distract themselves. Others gave in within seconds. The differences were small in action, but large in outcome. Years later, researchers followed up with the same participants. The results were surprising. Children who waited longer tended to show stronger outcomes later in life, better academic performance, higher educational achievement, more consistent long-term planning. Meanwhile, those who gave in quickly were more likely to struggle with delayed gratification in adulthood, not because intelligence differed significantly, but because response to temptation differed early. A small behavior in childhood appeared to scale into long-term patterns. The marshmallow test was never just about a dessert. It was about a deeper question. Can a person hold tension between now and later? Because life constantly tests the same ability, not in a laboratory, but in everyday decisions. And those decisions accumulate quietly until they define direction. So the real difference between outcomes is not intelligence or opportunity, but how often someone chooses later over now.